Hello everyone, this is Truth Be Told Tarot and I am back eventually with another timeless speaker card reading. So today's speaker card reading is going to be a very practical one, and we will ask the question of whether you should quit your job. So the way we are going to do this is, first we will ask why you are here in this reading, why you even ponder of quitting your job, why you are interested in this video titled "Should You Quit Your Job?" So we are going to see what is the core problem here between you and your job. And then we are going to ask the main question, whether you should quit, whether you should leave or not, or is there a middle ground or a middle way. Okay, so I have pre-shuffled and pre-pulled some oracle cards for both questions, and then we are going to dive deeper into the tarot as to whether you should quit your job and see other messages, additional messages that the spirit may have to tell you. Okay, so I just noticed that my table is very dusty, so please, I hope you don't mind that. I promise I will clean it up as soon as possible. So anyway, we have three options as usual. This is pile A, this is pile B, and this is pile C. So choose the letter or the pile that you feel most drawn to intuitively, without the help of any object. And if you need some help, I do have some oracle cards with different backgrounds, which I have also pre-pulled as the end message for your piles. So these are the oracle cards. So this is the oracle message for pile number 1. This is the oracle message for pile number 2, and this is the oracle message for pile number 3. So now you can choose based on the tranquil ocean images. Okay, so yeah, the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below in the comments section. And today I am going to start with pile number 1, so go ahead and jump to the pile that you have chosen. Hello my dear pile number 1. So, oh sorry, pile A. We use letters today, not numbers. Pile A, okay? So if you are drawn to the first pile or the letter A, or you are drawn to this image right here, which is going to be part of your message. There is an oracle message at the front of this card. This is going to be your reading on whether you should quit your job. So like I said in the intro, first we are going to ask the question of why you even click on this video, why you ponder of quitting your job, and then we will answer your question whether you should quit or not. Okay, so why you click on this video, why you ponder of quitting your job. So we have number 19, parasite. So 19 is 1 and 9, and that reduced to the number 10, which is usually in cartomancy, it marks the ending of something, like you hit rock bottom. Think of 10 of swords in tarot. And if you see the image right here, it looks as if this girl's body has become the host of a lot of parasites. So my first thought upon seeing this card is that there are too much toxicity in your workplace. People who backstab you, people who use you, people who take you for granted, and people who are like two-faced. Like in front of you they say one thing, and behind you they say another. So you may not always be like aware of this office politic and toxic and two-faced people, but it's like you don't always know what they are doing behind you, but you can feel it. You can feel that you are being used, that maybe you are someone who is like, because I see this girl as possibly someone who is actually sweet and pure, and because she's naked, or at least she appears to be naked, and she's so pure that people maybe sometimes often use her for their own agenda. And after a while, she kinds of it's like she is already in the grip of this parasite, and she cannot escape. She already becomes the host of this parasite. And I don't know, but it seems like one of her eyes is falling off or something, and she appears to be crying. Okay, so I'm just going to read from the guidebook the message about this card to see what the author of this oracle deck is thinking when she created this card or this illustration. So number 19, parasite. Okay, I hope you can read that clearly, and if you want to take a screenshot to read later, go ahead. So okay, I'm not going to read everything, just the important relevant things. So stage depression, yeah, so maybe you are experiencing a heavy depression right now, like you feel as if you are carrying stuff that are not yours. So when the only answer to lack of self-efficiency is to cling to another one. Yeah, I think this is not you clinging to another person. This is other people clinging to you, okay? Visual seed, a long-haired man. Oh my God, it's a man? Oh wow, I thought it's a girl. So I'm sorry, that is not intentional. I honestly think it's a girl, but because of her braided their braided hair. But then I feel like the body is a body of a young man. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. A long-haired man with a pale face, heavy eyelids, a dull golden chain. That explains that maybe you still stay in this job because of money and obligation. Drapes over his forehead. I cannot see the chain. Anyway, around his body and through his body, a poisonous ivy grows and clings softly to him. Oh God. What cannot survive alone will seek company. Yeah, company loves misery and all that stuff. But instead of growing together, they will wither together. Oh dear, this is a codependency situation. So yeah, you kind of need their money. You need their approval. Because probably, I think some of you in this group, you feel like you don't feel self-sufficient. And we have a lack of self-efficiency here. But I hear self-sufficient. So maybe you feel like outside this job, I will die. Like I cannot make my own money, or I cannot find a better job or something like that. So you cling to this job, and this job use you. So it's like the devil card. Ooh, okay. Relationships are not zero-sum game. Of course, using each other. I just said that, didn't I? Using each other is part of the game, but it's quite different when use take the shape of supporting rather than manipulating or exploiting. This is interesting. Oh, supporting, yeah, you are the host. You support the parasite. You kind of like, okay, I don't like the word people pleasing, but it's something like that. It's like you want to seek their approval, and so you do everything they ask, something like that. In the long run, a good relationship is a win-win, where the more I give, the more I get, and the other way around. Still, it's not always like this, isn't it? Not just in bad relationship. In the short run, bad is bound to happen even in the house of true love. We cling, we bite, we hunger for safety and freedom and support, and on the other side, we get mangled, bitten, demanded on. We hunger for safety and freedom and support. Yeah, that is what money offers. Money offers some kind of safety, right? Because it allows you to buy whatever you like. It allows you to go somewhere for vacation, freedom, and support. But it comes with a price, okay? Well, it happens. It happened and it will happen again. It is part of the game, but if it happens too often, it creates a toxic environment. It doesn't matter if we are the victim or the perpetrator, as poison is shared equally. One gets the pain, another one gets the advantage, but the toxic part they both get. Fully. A parasite, a leech, kills itself as much as it kills the host. Okay, so I think this part is like the place you work, they don't like you, but they need you. And it's the same the other way around. And you work in this environment of like not true support, not a healthy relationship, but a toxic one. And it's like it's clawing on you. I don't know. I cannot think of a single word other than clawing. It's like clawing at you, eating up at you. It sacrificed the journey to the destination and then the destination to its own failures. The problem is not living as sheep, but the true problem is living as the problem is not living as sheep, but the true problem is living as a sheep for 100 years. Well, I don't know what that means, but I think you are the sheep. You are like the proverbial sacrificial lamb. So, next question is whether you should quit the job. And I just want to add that maybe this toxicity doesn't come just from your workplace, but it can also come from your home. So maybe your family wants you to be an overachiever. They want you to stay in the job no matter how unhappy you are there. So yeah, so whether you should quit your job. Okay, this is funny because why? Because when I pre-shuffle for this oracle messages, this one, it fell like this, but I had this automatic response of flipping over because I'm nosy. So I know what this card, I already know what your card is, but this one I didn't flip over. But I noticed that before I shuffle this Angel Answer Oracle deck for you, I kind of split the deck and then I shuffle it. And when I split the deck, this is the card that is on the top of the second stack. And here it is again. Yes, you should quit. Like this job is killing you, period. Okay, so now that the answer is yes with exclamation mark, meaning that maybe you're I think this red light behind you, this is like your spirit guide saying, hey, we have a lot of warmth here. You don't have to stay in that dark place. Turn around, come here. We will support you. We will take care of you. But it's like you are so scared. You are clinging so tightly on these parasites because you have become kind of part of them. It's like they are the devil, you know. Yeah, it's very much like the devil card. It's like you cannot let them go even if you want to because you are scared. They make you scared that when you let go of those parasites, you cannot live without them. Okay, so now we are going to ask the tarot what the spirit advise you to do, how you can quit this job and survive. Oh, sorry. How you can quit this job and survive. So this deck is really thick, so I'm going to shuffle them in 2 piles. Okay. So God, Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels and Archangels of pile A, please tell them how they can quit this job and survive. How can they let go of this job without scaring themselves? Okay, maybe that's too because of course you will be scared, but yeah. Okay, Spirit, just tell me what pile number 1 needs to do to let go of this job and still surviving. Okay, what they have to do. What they have to do, please. Pile number, okay, pile number A. Pile A, not pile number 1, but pile A. Can we get 3 more cards? I thought I saw the devil, but it's the Queen of Pentacles, and it's Capricorn, and Capricorn is the devil, so... Ooh, yes, I love that red card coming. This is to let, you see, these 2 cards, I don't know what they are, but they want you to see this card up, like, they want you to see the pictures of this card, face up, okay? Because, why? This is you. This is you. You can create wealth for yourself. It may take a while, but you are going to be fine, okay? You are going to be fine. Okay, why I keep on shuffling? I don't know, but I feel like this deck wants to say a lot, so alright. Okay, that 8 of Pentacles almost want to come out, but yeah, it needs a lot of hard work, but at least you can focus on it. We have another one. I think it's enough. Okay. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of cards. Okay, so let's talk about the top one first. Okay, and this one is like wow. Okay. I don't even know the order of these cards, but yeah, the top ones are in order. But yeah, this card that fell face up, they want you to see. See, you are a major manifester. Look at that, the Magician. You have all you need to survive without the parasitic company or parasitic workplace. You see, you have the Pentacles. You have maybe you have the capital. You have the saving. You have the skill. Okay, the skill. You have the wands. You have passion. You know what kind of job is your dream job. Okay, you have the sword, and the sword is the mind, the thought, the plan, and you have the cups. You have the love. So this is all like all sorts, all words and thoughts and mind game and politics, and all about the money, but without the love and without the passion. And that's why you are like half dead. You feel like a zombie. Because in this job, maybe you have the money, maybe you have the, yeah, it's like you know your way in that company, but you don't like it, you don't love it, it's not your passion. But with this 1 cup, 1 sword, 1 wand, and 1 pentacle, you can do anything. And with the infinity symbol means that you are supported. Like, the universe literally said, yes, get out of there. Alright. Anyway, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. I believe that if there is one thing you can do, you can manage money really well. I don't know if you are a single parent or if you are a parent, but you are already used to managing your money. So you don't have to worry, okay? Like maybe while you are waiting for a new job, you can do other things, I believe. And you can live off your savings. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So this is not like, this is just like a note that comes with the deck, but I love to keep it because I think people need this reminder, like most of the time. Yeah, this is you. You are a badass being. You are this Queen of Pentacles. So, this place has overstayed its welcome in your life. You deserve better, okay? The Hermit, look at the laptop. I think this is like your spirit guides want you, if you do quit this job, they want you to sit with yourself first. Like, don't quickly or frantically search for another job, because if you frantically search for another job, you risk ending up in similar company. So you need to like do your homework, not just do a job search, but asking yourself what kind of job is healthiest for me. And to answer that question, you have to know, who are you? Like, if you don't have anything, what is it inside you with the magician that makes you beautifully you? You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. So find those things out from within yourself, and then you will know what kind of job you should apply next. Okay, so let's see the other remaining cards. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. So I don't know if this Queen of Cups is someone who can help you, give you some advices. This Page of Pentacles, it can be a new offer. It can be like you are learning some skill. And this Queen of Cups is like telling you what skill of yours that you can polish, you can shape, so that you can use it to become this Queen of Pentacles, so that you can manifest the job or the business that you desire. Like, if you want to, like, if this toxicity has happened not once but already twice or thrice, like you move from company to company and you always encounter the same thing, then maybe it's time for you to work on your own. And this Queen of Cups is some kind of a kindred spirit or spirit guides. Can be a friend, a mother figure. It doesn't have to be female. It's just a feminine energy, a soft energy, an intuitive energy. It can also mean your spirit guide, your intuition, your conscience, leading you to where you are supposed to be, okay? Because you have been throwing pearls to the swine, and they don't want you to do that anymore. So let's see the other card. Yes, Nine of Cups. Find a job that is just enough that, like, maybe it's not as high paying as your job for some cases, as your current job, but maybe you can go home at 4 a.m. Like, I do have a friend who works in the embassy, and oh my god, I mean, the salary is not that big, but it's enough. And because her husband is also working, and she start working like from 7:30 or 7. I know that it's very early, 7 a.m. But she goes home at 4 a.m. like an hour before everybody else. And on Friday, she even get out of the office at 3 a.m. Like, oh my god, I used to. You have so much time to do your other interests, to do other things that make you happy. So you have been a host of parasite, other people's wants, other people's needs. Now it's time for you to go solo and find out what kind of job, even home or environment that can make you this magician, full of life, full of love, full of possibilities. Imagine that. Nine of Wands. Okay, I see this as work hard, play hard. I don't know why. Work hard, play hard. So, yeah, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, flanking the magicians. Oh my god, and we have the Six of Cups, but let's talk about this first. So, if you quit your job, this is not going to be easy. I think you already know what you want to do. Because you have this Page of Pentacles, holding a pentacle. It's like you have something on the side or an idea that you want to develop. That's why it's a page. Or maybe someone has suggested you to consider a career in a slightly different field or a slightly different job. And it's like you have to, like, if you feel in your heart, like with this Queen of Cups, Like she's examining her emotion in order to find out who she really are, behind all those disappointment, anger, sadness, feeling of being used. Like she wants to find her way back home, her way back to herself. So once you find out who you truly are, what you want to do, it's kind of you still have to work hard for it with the Nine of Wands, but you will do it with passion, because Wands and Cups, like I said earlier, Wands and Cups are the two things that don't exist in your current job, the passion and the love. So you will manifest something that you really, really love, that makes you really, really happy. And maybe it doesn't bring that much of a money, but it's enough. It's enough. Queen of Pentacles, you can make do with it. You can save it still. And you are have so much happier, and you will have so much free time. And even though you need to work hard, you love it, you enjoy it. Like this woman is wearing a jogging exercise gym outfit. So it's hard work, but you will love it, and you will kind of wanting to do it again, because even though you are tired, like maybe sometimes when you are tired, take a break, like work hard, play hard, and then you want to do it again and again and again, and it's like manifesting, great manifestation. Not gonna lie, it will take some time before you reach this Queen of Pentacles status, like entirely self-sufficient, but it's okay, because you need time to heal after this traumatic experience. You need to rediscover who you are. That is the most important thing, because that is the foundation of what you will do later to find a career that is fulfilling. Okay, so find yourself first, take time to relax, take time to contemplate what is it that you want to do, and then you make plans. And then you execute it, and you go all out, and you play hard as well. And I think in some ways it won't feel so much like work, because you do enjoy it. Okay, but yeah, be careful not to burn yourself out. That's why you need a period of rest, of self-love too, with this Queen of Cups, so that your mind is clear, your heart is clear, and then you can turn around, say bye to these parasites. You break free of their influence, and you turn towards the light. Okay, Six of Cups, kindred spirit will help you. And I think this is like also saying, one, someone will help you, someone will have compassion to your inner child, because I think you have something you have always wanted to do since you were a child, and I think you are good at it. Or if you feel you are not that good at it, you will master it very quickly with the Nine of Wands. So this is like a childhood dream. You will manifest it once you are free of these parasites, and your spirit guides or some kindred spirits sent by your spirit guides will help you. Okay, this is reciprocity, this is love. What you give out, you will receive back. So very, very different from this parasitic energy. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I think this is like it's like letting go of this parasite will feel like this to you, because of course you will feel scared, stressed, afraid, and like I said, maybe your family wants you to stay in the job, and it stresses you out, and it's like you have to have conflicts with them. You have to tell them, hey, I quit the job, and it's like they throw barbs at you. They call I don't know. I'm not going to lie, this is not going to be easy, but this is what is waiting for you. And this is like the stamp of approval from the universe, the yes with an exclamation mark. Okay, so the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, and this is for the Ten of Swords, Six of Cups. But you see, even though you are suffering, even though this girl is suffering, she's like, whatever, fuck you. sorry about that, because I want to heal myself. F it with you all. Forget you all. Okay? Forget you all parasites. I'm not doing this anymore. I am going to do my own stuff. And this Seven of Swords is, I think, it's either you like smiling and walking away from them with all the skill and knowledge you have received from this bad experience, because now you already know how to face baddies, how to notice people who are two-faced. You already know. You are not so naive anymore after these experiences, and you are off to your new beginnings. This can also mean that there are people who betray you, who you thought were your friends. So yeah, it's time to take charge over your life. Celebration is a food. See? Celebration. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Isn't it exciting? It's scary, but it's exciting. It's like going to uncharted waters. For the first time, you can go wherever you like and see that. There will be reciprocity. There will be rest and inspiration and the Chariot. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Chariot. Yeah, it's going to be like a back and forth process, but yes, you have to get out of there, because otherwise you will die with these parasites. Okay, so let's see your blessing. Gratitude. May you honor all that you receive. I think this is saying that if you quit this job and it's like you don't it's like you kind of feeling like a little bit unstable on your feet, and it's like one step forward, 2 step back, it's okay, because this is the path that you are supposed to take. Maybe it's because you stay too long, so the parasites have gotten into you. So when you let go of them, it's like it will feel like it will feel like very uncomfortable, very anxious. And yeah, but gratitude, and with this rainbow here, it means that the universe will provide. And you have to be like, gratitude is not toxic positivity. It's like accepting all the small blessing and see how beautiful it is. Because what you lack is, I don't think it's really money that you lack. You lack passion, you lack love, you lack life. It's like you have made into a zombie. So gratitude means that even if you haven't seen any results yet, when you quit this job and do another job search, or try to figure out where you want to go, it's like you will not see much money coming. But that is because you need healing, you need rest. So you need to see that side, that positive side. That's why we have this gratitude. May you honor all that you receive. So it's like, if you don't have, like, if you quit this job and it's like everybody blame you, and you start to wonder, am I doing things wrong? And why am I so stupid? No. You have to honor that process, because that is what your soul and your body needs. You need healing. You need to rediscover yourself, reinvent yourself. You need to find where you are happiest, where is your true home, where you feel happy, where you feel at home. And the process will be weird. It will be like getting lost, but it's all for your goods. It's all for you to be healthy, for you to be yourself, for you to run to your freedom in the future. So honor that process. Accept that process. Accept what is. I just want to show you. Actually, this was not the first card that fell for you, but for some reason I choose this because it flipped over, not fell to the ground. But I think there is a card that is similar, but maybe it will speak more for you, because some people like have a sensitivity to the word gratitude, like what is there to be grateful for, you know. But yeah, I think the other card that you receive is, oh, I had it in my phone. Sorry. I had it in my phone. Okay, this is to show you I'm not lying, okay? I'm not making things up. Forgetting. Oh, sorry. Okay. That is not the sorry, that is the dark mirror oracle. So the bottom of the deck card for this parasite is forgetting oneself. So you have become a host to parasite, and you forget who you really are, why you are born in this world. This is the card at the bottom of the deck. You see? You see, this person, it's like he is like infected, just like this girl, and he forgets oneself. Is this number 17 or 47? I don't know. I think it's 17. Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8. It's like leaving something, completing something. But anyway, what is the card that you got? I think I can still remember. Oh, okay. It's the card for pile 2. Yeah, it's the card that show up for pile 2. So spoiler, maybe you need to check out pile 2 as well. Allow. May you soften into what is. This is one of the cards. There is another card. Yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place here. It has the word accept. Okay, now I forget it. Is it belonging? Something about accepting. May you accept what is. Something like that. Oh, where is it? Yeah, this one. May you receive what is as it comes. Yeah, so you are going through this deep cleanse from all this parasitic energy, so that you can be yourself and accept what is coming your way that is really intended for you. Okay, so I want to end that here, but I feel like I need to pull another ocean deck. Yeah, I'm always like that. I overgive because I care. So I'm going to shuffle them off camera because it's big. Okay. Advice for pile 8, please. Advice for pile 8. Career-wise, thank you so much. Share inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. See, be willing to let go of time constraint and rules, and really be aware of what fulfills your heart, the 9 of Cups. And shared inspiration, this is a community. This is the 6 of Cups. See, you will receive support, so don't worry. So yes, that's your reading, pile A. So I hope that resonates, and I hope you get out of that awful place, and I hope you find your happiness. So thank you so much. If you want to book a private reading, my details are down below. Also check out my Instagram because I post a wide variety of picker cards there with aesthetics and all. So make sure you check that out as well. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello pile B. So if you are drawn to the middle pile or this image right here, so this is actually an oracle card that I pre-shuffled as part of your reading. So we are going to see what is the message behind this image at the end of your reading. But first, we are going to ask the question of, should you quit your job? Now, I have pre-shuffled and pre-pulled these 2 oracle cards. This one will answer the question of why you are here. Why you want to know whether you should quit your job or not. Because it means that you have a problem in your job. And then we are going to ask whether you should quit to resolve the issue. And if the answer is no, or maybe, or something else, we are going to pull some tarot cards to see how you can resolve the issue. Or if the answer is yes, you should leave the job, we are also going to pull some tarot cards to see what can you do to, I don't know, find another job, or find other ways to make money. Okay, so pile B, why you are here, why you ask, or why you wonder whether you should quit your job. The answer is artificial heart, number 12. Okay, this is interesting. So this girl is some kind of an android, and you know android is not really humans with feelings. They are more like, yeah, they are like robots, but they don't have a heart. They don't know how to love, or yeah. And I think with this artificial heart, it gives me the first impression that you pretend to like the job, or you condition yourself, or you program yourself, which makes a lot of sense since this is an android, this is a robot. You perhaps program yourself, or somebody program you to believe that this is my job, this is my career, I love working here. But actually it's not. And I would really recommend you to watch the Barbie movie, because the whole movie is about this. Okay, it's about fitting into a box. It's about becoming a puppet, becoming a doll. And I don't want to spoil, but yeah, I mean, Barbie herself made a reference to being something that is made by someone else. Yeah, that that is the only spoiler I can give you. But yeah, I think this is your problem. But we are going to check out the guidebook to see what the author thinks when she creates this card. The author of the deck. Okay. Yeah, so this beautiful card right here comes from this deck. If you are interested in oracle and tarot cards and want to have your own decks, so this is the deck that I just bought, and it's really beautiful, like the message, the image. And I always love decks related to the sea, to mermaids, so yeah. Anyway, let's see. Artificial heart, number 12. It's interesting that this android looks like they are crying. And another thing that comes to me is, after watching The Little Mermaid, there was a quote at the beginning of the movie from the Hans Christian Andersen's original tale, that mermaids cannot cry, and so they suffer more. And yeah, it's like you are like this robot who is like controlled by someone or conditioned by someone to like something, but slowly you grow, you have a change of heart, and you realize that your heart all this time has been artificial. It's like it wants things that actually it doesn't want. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, anyway. So if I don't feel the warmth of the sun, will I blame the sun or myself? Wow, interesting bargain. And that makes sense, because 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 is the stage of like expansion, starting something new. A female figure, an android or a robot, with cyber lines traveling over the skin like gentle spiders, a black choker of feminine servitude, ouch, and jade eyes of futuristic indifference. Yeah, this also gives me the impression that you have been going through the motions like a robot. So you go to work and then you go home, but it's like you don't feel there is any meaning to it other than making money, you know? Anyway, let's continue. Sentence, building oneself to specification. Yeah, see? And actually the book that I am translating now is about someone who can mold themselves to different personalities according to the people they have to deal with. So she has different version of herself that different people like. So she is like the queen of people pleaser. And yeah, I mean that sounds harsh, but it's like you kind of mold yourself into what people need. And yeah, it's the same way like Barbie has a lot of versions, right? Dr. Barbie, President Barbie, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. Steeling oneself to adversity. Yeah. Dreaming of electric ships. Ouch. Okay, even your dream is artificial. Going down. Once upon a time, it was a time of flying monkeys. Someone journeyed to a place that wasn't Kansas in order to gain a heart. Ah, the Tin Man. Okay. Okay, don't laugh at me, but I never watched The Wizard of Oz. I know. It's just it's not really my thing, you know? And I'm always going against the grain anyway, so I don't just watch popular movies, anything of popular culture that don't appeal to me, you know. I don't want to follow the masses, so I never watched The Wizard of Oz, but I know this is Tin Man, okay? Oh, such a charming old-fashioned fairy tale. A new heart can be bought on the internet now and be delivered in a couple of days with a brand new shiny instruction manual. It also works. It gets the job done. It's not a job of feelings. It is scripted, like a job of numbers. Actually, it feels like a trade-off. We find refuge in the rational mind, which in turn gives us back the illusion of control. But we still feel. Yeah, see? It's like you are programmed to think that I am this way. I am my own person. Like the Barbies, like the dolls believe they make a difference. But the real world is not as perfect as they think. So it's like being human is so much complicated, so much more complicated, and you cannot just be like women should be doctors or should be president, or like, you know, for the sake of women emancipation. I don't know the I don't know the term, but there are women who love to be just mothers. There are women who want to be a career woman, and there are women who want neither, or who want both. So it's complicated, okay? It's not as one-dimensional as you think. All right, we still long to live through our emotions fully. We are truly like an artificial knight that wants to become a real person. Okay, pile B, and you are pile B. You should watch Barbie. You should, really, it will open your eyes. Happiness is not in numbers, but it's not because numbers are bad. Yeah, money is not bad. Money can give you freedom. Money can help you attain freedom. But freedom itself cannot be bought by money. I don't know. I'm still figuring that out, you know. It is because there is nothing that alone alone, okay, money alone cannot grant happiness and guarantee it. We trade in a natural world for artificiality, and then we blame this choice as the reason why our sky has no color. Yeah, so this is you being cultured to think that if you have shiny things, all problems are solved. But the thing is that being humans is so complicated. Our feelings are so complicated. And we want to blame others. But the thing is that the people, our parents who condition us to think this way, they are also conditioned by their parents. So, well, you just have to follow your heart, okay? What if it's not actually connected? What if it's just an excuse? Yeah, so it's like not blaming the environment, but you have to have the change of heart to be happy. I know that I'm going a little bit off tangent here, but yeah, you need to hear what is the core problem here. What if it's not actually connected? What if it's just an excuse? What if even an artificial heart could be it and fall in love and drown in sorrow? That's really deep. Anyway, let's see whether you should quit your job. Let go. I see this as letting go of control and see where your heart leads you. Start listening to your heart instead of wanting to control our world according to what we think is right. You know, this book, the guidebook just now mentioned illusion of control. So an AI, yeah, that's the word, an AI, an artificial intelligence, they are programmed with a certain belief, and they act according to that belief. They believe that they want this, they want that, and they can control that. I can choose this, I can choose that, I can choose to stay in this job, and it's my choice. But the thing is that it's not what you think is your choice, it's actually a programming. And so your guides want you to stop, to pause, like stop going against your heart, you know. I think you have been feeling like a strange or a weird feeling. Okay, that's I put it badly, but whatever. You start to get this feeling lately that even though everything is going on well in your job, you are not happy there anymore. And I've been there, and I still haven't figured out the answer 100%. But I think what your guides want you to do is to follow your joy. So it's not the question of whether this job is bad for you and you should quit it, or whether you better stay in it for the money and everything. So it's different from pile number one. It's not either or. Like pile number one is staying in a job that is toxic for them. For you, it's more like you want something else outside your job, outside your daily life, outside the way you always live your daily life. You want something more. And in order to know what that something more is, you have to stop controlling yourself, controlling your heart. Oh, I don't know how to put this in it's like you have to stop rationalizing what your heart wants. So it's like this artificial heart. Your heart believes, you feel that your heart what your heart wants is this. But then your eyes are open to the real world, like Barbie, like you finally notice your surroundings, you see things you haven't seen before, and suddenly your heart is warring with itself, because what your heart wants it changes. Like maybe when you are still in the programming, your heart follows the programming and your heart wants what the programming wants. But then you are exposed to different things outside your everyday reality, and then your heart changes because it's awakened to the fact that there are still so much more out there. I don't know what this so much more is for you. Maybe you want love, maybe you want freedom, maybe you want to meet people, you want to travel, you want to see other cultures. I don't know. There is a need in your heart that is not fulfilled by doing what the programming wants. And so you should let go of this choker of servitude and go off on your own. I think there is a movie about that, like humans, they got this choker, and if they go further than a radius of I don't know how many miles, they can explode or something like that. So you have to crack that code so that you can let your heart roam free and lead you to where you are supposed to be, lead you home, lead to where your true place is. And I really don't want to spoil Barbie, but the ending is, well, it's similar, okay? So you just have to watch the movie, okay? So anyway, I'm going to pull some tarot to see what the universe wants you to do. Okay, God, universe, and spirit guides of my pile B, the Barbie pile, the AI pile. What do they have to do with their job? What they should do with their job, okay? How to resolve this job issue? Okay, that's a good question. How they can resolve this job issue? What they should do with their job? I just picked the deck and we got the Six of Swords. And Six of Swords is like taking some time off to balance your mind, to be neutral, because number 6 is an even number, and even is like neutral. So neutralize your mind so that your heart can speak, okay? Letting go. This is also letting go. Like 5 of Swords is like fighting for control. And 6 of Swords is like choosing peace, choosing to be neutral. You go off and you let the universe take the wheel. All right, so anyway, God, universe, spirit, what pile B has to do with their job then? What pile B has to do with their job? Should they quit their job? Oops, this is upside down. Should they quit their job? No, I don't think so. So the question is, let me make it an open-ended question. What they should do to be happy? What they should do? Should they quit their job or do something else? Should they quit their job, or is there any other option? What is the best solution in this? Should they quit their job? Okay, 4 of Swords. I'm not taking this. Should they quit their job? What is the solution for this? Wow. Okay, the 10 of Swords again. Okay, how many more do you want to? Okay, there you go. Wow. Okay. Now we are talking. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me stop there first for a minute. Okay. Yeah. All right. Wow. Same cards. Some of these cards also come up for pile number 1. 5 of Cups. Yeah. See, you have a change of heart. What usually satisfy you? I mean, this 3 of Cups to me, it's like Facebook, okay? It's like the friends you have in Facebook. Like before you have 4 friends, say, or 5 friends, and only 2 of them are like genuine connection, like one-on-one, soulful, soulmate connection. The others are, fake, or the others are just casual friends. You want someone, it's either you want a relationship, and that makes and because every day it's like you only devote your time for your career and job, and you have no time for dating and stuff. And then when you reach a certain phase, you start to long for relationship. Yeah, this 7 of Cups, I have a Mermaid Tarot deck, and the 7 of Cups in that Mermaid Tarot deck is like Ariel's grotto, Ariel's cave in the Little Mermaid, where she keeps all the human stuff. And the human stuff represent her longing for the above world. And the center of it is the prince, the Eric, her true love. So yeah, so you want love, and this doesn't necessarily mean, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be real, true friendship. It can be like longing to travel with someone who gets you. It can be like wanting to create something with someone who has a similar vision with you. It can be switching to other career field or other profession that is more heartfelt. Like maybe you want to write a book, and writing has always been your passion. So yeah, that is your one of the 7 of Cups. That is the cup that you want, the love that you want. Okay, and in between these, there are like tortures. So I think this is saying that you feel like this, and you kind of don't know why. You just feel like what usually makes you happy no longer make you happy. So take a rest. Like did I say take a pause and feel your heart, and let your heart guide you to whatever from the 7 of Cups that you want the most. So you have to listen to your heart. You have to let your heart speak. You have to, because your heart will kind of like, it's your connection with the divine. Okay, with this 10 of Swords, this is like this is like Ariel in Little Mermaid. Like once she has seen the above world, like even her father, with all the rules and the harsh words, they didn't dim her desire to become a human. So you will like no longer care. Like first it will hurt so much, because your heart is usually like artificial heart is like it cannot be broken. It's programmed, and it cannot fail. But then your heart starts to fail, starts to crack, and you begin to feel all sort of things, and it's painful. It's painful because you go against your programming. These are your programming, and it's like you are fighting against it until you hit rock bottom. Okay, but then you have the Judgment, which is like you realize that you are meant to live a different life. But with the Nine of Swords, it's like there are, yeah. So one of the sword is the realization. So you have all this inner conflict because you go against your programming, and then it's like one of the cable in your AI body like disconnects, and then suddenly you realize something. Oh, so I'm supposed to do this. It's like your first connection to the real world, but you still have all of these cables, controlling you, and it's like you stress out. Oh my God, how can I change? How can I change? This is like so different from who I am. But the thing is that this is who you really are. Look at that. Look at these naked people. They are flesh and blood. They are real. They are authentic. Similar message as pile number 1. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Let go means sitting with your feelings. So this is another sign that what you believe your heart wants is actually a programming, a concept passed from generation to generation, because thoughts are thoughts. Thoughts are belief that are made, okay? But heart is not made. It's genuine. So sit with your feelings, and it's like maybe you need to go to the sea or something, chill out, so that you can put all these thoughts aside for a moment and feel the universe. I swear to God, everything I said here is really perfectly represented in the Barbie movie. So if you have watched that movie, you will know exactly what I mean. Without me talking for 30 minutes. But if you haven't seen it, just go and see it, okay? And yeah, see, you start to see that there are other worlds out there through the internet, through whatever. And then after you cool down, after you sit with your feelings, you narrow down your options to 2 things. Either you can transform in your workplace, like becoming more heart-centered while still working in the same place, but you also pursue other interests, or you want to pursue a different career altogether. It's up to you. I think with the angel here opening both hands, it's like it can be both. It can be both. You can flip-flop. It's okay. The world is your oyster, see? There are infinite possibilities. So let go of control. It's like, don't try to control what your heart wants to become. Don't try to control what your heart wants to become. Let your heart decide. Like, follow the inklings of your heart. So, for example, if today you want to write, then write. And then you feel good about writing, and then you write, but then you get kind of stuck because you only spend time writing, and then you realize you have other interests, so you switch to that other interest, and then by doing like flip-flopping like that, you will figure out what is best for you. Maybe you need to combine both, maybe you need to juggle, but you will find out what kind of martini or what kind of drink will fulfill your soul, will nourish your soul. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Cups. So yeah, I think the message should be enough. Is there any more messages? Okay, this deck is so talkative. Yeah, you will become a King of Wands. I think some of you will, not all of you, maybe you will choose the Two of Wands and make it big, make it something else. You will live a life full of passion. No, I don't think there is any other messages. So here are the last messages. The Hierophant and the King of Wands. I see this Hierophant as not the authority, but it's like more, the Hierophant is more like the person that connects the 5D, the spiritual realm, and the 3D realm. So you kind of have to connect both, okay? You have to like follow your heart, and then you seek counsel from spiritual teacher, from gurus, from people who have done it. How can I make this? How can I manifest my desire? And then they will tell you how to manifest that spiritual need in the material world. I remember Madonna's Material Girl. So how to manifest it into something tangible, something that is possible to exist in this real world. Okay. Ooh, and look at that. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So you will produce something, so don't worry. So this is not about you quitting or not quitting your job. It's about finding your passion, and then you work on how you can fit that into your life while still making money. So spruce up your life. Spice up your life. Yes, spice up your life. Okay, so let's see what this oracle card has to say. This is supposed to be a message from the sea or the universe to you. Oops, it's upside down. Allow, may you soften into what is. This is the same as letting go. It's like just go with the flow. If usually you have a routine and you kind of follow that routine, and it's like you are programmed to never break it, when your heart starts feeling weird, starts feeling like it's unfulfilled, change your routine. Change, like do small things, like maybe not looking for new jobs, like it's too drastic, but like if you have never taken a vacation, take a vacation. Or if you have always if your way of entertaining yourself is going to the mall or scrolling through social media, this time try to go to nature. Like do things you have never done before, so that you can see what is out there, and your heart will be like a compass. Okay, follow me here, follow me here, follow me here. It's like suddenly you get this enlightenment. Okay, and then you will know what to do, how to incorporate this new self into your existing world, to spice up your life, make you feel happier. Okay, I think I just got cut by my camera. So if what I just talked about got cut in the middle, I will maybe put some notes. So anyway, I'm going to pull a practical advice from the Ocean deck as your last message. So this is like a practical advice. Okay, I'm going to shuffle off camera because this deck is so big. Pile number 2, Spirit, last advice, last practical message for them. Should they quit their job? Or what else? Should they quit your job? Or, okay, the answer is let go. So how can they, yeah. Oh, we got one. Distinctive potential. 23 equals 5, and 5 is the number of discord, the number of a second expansion. So there is a potential that is hidden inside you that your guides want you to discover by yourself. So that's why you should keep your heart open to any possibility. Okay. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. I think this is also talking about having the determination to follow where your heart leads you next. Okay, to hang in there. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Pile number pile B. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I don't know that this. Oh, there is a bottom of the deck. Facing your fears. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe. Yeah, and others. Stay peaceful and calm. For sort. In the knowing of who you are. Okay, that's it. That's the message. I don't need to put additional message. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. So you have to realize who you are inside. Maybe you thought that you are this fish, but actually you are this fish. You are colorful, you are different, you are meant to do different things, not just one. So you can combine them. Again, the 12 wands. So yeah, I hope that is like helping you, because I think this message is meant to be open-ended so that you can discover what your heart wants. Okay, because the answer is like flexible, not yes or no. So I hope that helps. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out my description box if you want to book a personal reading, and also check out my Instagram link down below in the description box, because I upload pick a cards there with different topics than the one I upload in YouTube. So check that out as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile C. So I almost call you pile number 3. Well, usually I use numbers, pile 1, 2, 3, but today I feel like using letters, but I often forget myself, so I call you like pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. But anyway, if you select the third pile or this beautiful image right here, this is going to be your message on whether you should quit your job. Now before we get into the reading, this is really funny. So I just finished recording pile number 2, and I was going into your pile, and then I took a sip of drink from my water bottle, and when I was about to close it, I accidentally knocked it over, and the water just spilled onto the table. And the thing is that I know that my table needs cleaning because it's dusty, but the thing is that I already put your cards on the table, so now now my cards are ruined. I'm so upset. I mean, this card is from a new deck, and look at that. Can you see that? That's the mark of the water. So my cards are very damp now. Oh, I shouldn't curse, but I don't know if it's a sign for you or something. Like, I get this feeling of like a tower moment, like an unexpected disaster that makes you really mad, but it's supposed to, I don't know, it's supposed to happen to protect you or something. I mean, I don't know what good will it come from that water spill and my cards being ruined. But I don't know, but it's like it has to do with maybe your a message, this upcoming message about your career, about whether you should quit your job. It's like it involves something unexpected, something that maybe you won't like, or an accident, or you fail to get, or you mess up something, but it's happening for, I don't know, for a reason. I cannot say it's for your good, because well, I don't see any good from getting my cards ruined by the water. But anyway, oh no. Anyway, let's the show must go on. So my cards are damaged, but I'm going to dry them off later. But anyway, this card is actually, this is a new oracle deck, which is why I'm so pissed right now. And there is a message behind this card, so we are going to take a look at that later. So I'm going to place it on a dry surface, and this pre-shovel and pre-pull card will answer first why you click on this video, why you want to know whether you should quit your job or not, because that is the question that will reveal the core problem. And the second card will answer whether the solution is quitting your job or not. Okay, so let's see this one first, and the ocean card will be like the message for the ending. Okay, so we have fated to suffer. Oh 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 my god, Palsy, I'm sorry. Please don't shoot me as a messenger, okay? I know that there is a tower moment, and yeah, fated to suffer. I just suffered just now. Like I just did the universe work, and the universe made me knock over my water bottle, which ruined my cards. Fated to suffer. So I remember that the other day when I went to the mall, and because it was a public holiday, and I watched Barbie, and I work for this agency in other country, and it was not a public holiday there, and they messaged me, they emailed me about the job, whether I'm available to take the job, because otherwise they will give it to somebody else. So for some reason, I didn't check my mail. I didn't check my phone at all. In fact, my mail notification was a little bit erroneous, so I didn't get the mail notif. But my text messaging worked just fine. And they text messaged me also, and I didn't see it because I was busy shopping for something I ended up not buying. So I missed the deal, I missed the job, and I was so pissed off. And it's like I cursed myself. Like I know I'm just human, I'm just human, even though I'm a light worker, whatever, tarot reader. But when it comes to myself, like I rarely do my own advice, so I curse myself, I blame myself, and I said something like I was fated to suffer. So I don't know if this is like a self-fulfilling prophecy or something, but we will read the guidebook about that. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm still so pissed off. Okay, reminder, never drink on the table again. I think I need to replace my LED lamp because the battery almost runs out. It needs charging. So there you go, that's better. All right, let's see what is this card fated to suffer means for you, Palsy. I hope you haven't clicked off this video yet. I'm sure there is something, there is a message for you. Okay. Fated to suffer, waxing gibbous, stage depression. Feeling confined into a script, forced by other and never really fought, heading toward a destination of pain. Okay, there is a similarity with pile number 2 maybe. Pile number 2 is like conditioned to believe a certain way about work and money. Like maybe you have to work in this kind of job, or you will not have any money, or you have to earn a lot of money, or you won't be happy, or yeah, it's like something that is not what they truly want. But this is more like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like heading towards a destination of pain. Like for some of you, maybe it's like you are like pile number 2. So you may want to check that out because I see similarities. But this is like a little bit deeper. Like it's like you just give up. you just give up and give in to your fate instead of creating your own destiny. Well, I don't want to begin a long discussion about the difference between fate and destiny, but yeah, anyway, let's move on. In the confines of a foggy forest, a misshapen woman hands a green and red apple to a younger woman with red lips, dressed as a serpent. So if you know the lore of Snow White, you know that this is a witch holding a poisonous apple, and she wants to poison Snow White. But the thing is that Snow White doesn't have to end that way, or maybe yeah, because it's like Snow White has been like warned by the dwarfs not to take the apple, not to take anything from this old woman, but she still take that bad apple literally bad apple, and she eats it and she goes into this comatose state. But even though it looks like unfortunate, without that semi-death, she won't meet the prince, right? So fated to suffer, 2 + 5 is 7. I think it's like you wandering down a lonely path to figure out. Yeah, it feels like depression. I mean, 7 of Sword in tarot, it's like the beginning of depression. It's like you withdraw into yourself because you don't want to deal with the problem. You just like sweep it under the rug, and it's like you just play this scenario over and over in your mind. Oh my god, there is still some water there. Shoot, I think I just ruined my card even more. Okay, am I going to oh my god, this reading is really so messy, but maybe there is a message for you there with the incident. Right, let's continue first. If you know the future, you forsake your choices. Only with no faith, life is free to unfold into unknown shores. This is like this is like a self-sabotaging belief. Like you believe, say you experience some misfortune, like me with the spilled water, and because I had some bad experiences this week, like this week is not my best week, honestly. I thought that I was fated to suffer, like God and the universe has abandoned me. I mean, I'm still human, even though I'm here talking to you. When it comes to myself, sometimes I wonder if I have been abandoned. I mean, God, universe could stop me from eating the bad apple, but why they didn't stop me? Like, why did they let me miss that email notification? Why in other days, when I was at home, that job never came, and it came when I was outside and not checking my phone? Like, why, God, universe, why didn't you warn me? And so I thought that I was fated to suffer. So this is probably my pile too for today. So let's see. Once upon a time, we believed in fairy tales. They were the voice of common sense, the educational tool which prepare us to duty, danger, and morals. Some things we would never accept if they were told by a single voice. So the world arranged us to hear them with 1,000 voices, 1,000,000 voices. It's about what you can do and what you can't do. Yeah. This is exactly like pile number 2, conditioning, programming. Through what? Through religion, through fairy tales, through myths. So that you will believe a certain thing and you don't believe that it can be anything else. But this doesn't always have to be forced or fed on you by others. This can also be like your own belief about yourself, like me. Like I kind of I often went into spiral when I experienced more than one bad things, like successively, like one after another. It's like I'm the most unfortunate person in the whole world. And I remember I said that, I rant about that when I didn't get the job, and it was like before that there were other bad things. So I said I'm not the most unfortunate person in the whole world, and look at that, I just got a misfortune. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So my friend told me, be careful of cursing yourself, because it may become your reality. So if you are a pessimistic person, and if you are like if you often have bad experience and you believe that there is nothing you can do about it, you will kind of you won't fight, never fought, never really fought, because you thought, what's the point, this is my fate, I cannot change my fate. So wow, pal, see, this is a message for both you and me. Oh my God. What are your words? What can you aspire to? It's about what you like, what you want, what you hold dear. It creates a script which becomes as strong as all the voices that believe that script combined, so much that you cannot see another path. Yeah, this is like pile number 2, but it's like you reinforce it. Pile number 2 is like confused. Why I go against my programming, and they decide to find out. But for you, it's like, no, that's impossible. Or you feel like, I'm meant for something else, not this. But you try and you fail, and you try and you fail, and you stop trying. You will say, well, this is my fate. And I think in your job, you ask why whether you should quit your job, because you believe very strongly you should not, even though you are unhappy there. That's interesting. Are you truly seeing Snow White in the card? Is this story truly the only image that this image can tell? Wow, that's so interesting. So this is like the proof that, yeah, I immediately say Snow White, right? Because the image is already so imprinted in my mind that I cannot think of other alternatives. I don't see from other perspective. This is very interesting. This is like successful programming, or a programming that actually can be broken, but you don't want to break it. Wow. What if the apple is not poison? What if the witch is not evil? Wow. Is that the same as at what you look in life is really what you think it is? Are there not any other options? So I think you know that you should leave your job or do something else or change your routine, but you don't, because you don't believe it's possible. Like, for example, there is a job that is slightly different, or there is a job opening that is slightly different from your current job, and you are unhappy in your current job. You do want something else, and this other job is slightly different. It requires it lists some qualifications you don't have, and so you are like, this job is not mine. And then comes another vacancy, and another, and you never see something that truly fits the job you are now. Well, the thing is that you kind of box yourself into the job you are in right now by not even considering these other offers that actually interest you, and which, even though like slightly different and require from you maybe some qualification you don't have, it's not impossible that you will get the job. Like who is to say you won't get the job if you try, if you kind of fake it till you make it. Like, I mean, even fake your cover. I'm not saying fake your cover letter. Just kind of wrap your experience in a very impressive package, so that the prospective employer will consider you even though you don't have that qualification. So I think the reason you suffer is because you don't want to change. You choose not to change because you believe that fortune or odds will never be in your favor. And so you never try, and because you never try, nothing happens. So see whether you should quit your job or not. There is something better. The thing is that, yeah, like the Snow White illusion. Fairy tale is some kind of illusion. This card is an illusion. The creator of this deck says this card is meant to be illusion. Like you believe that if you quit your job or if you apply to other companies, it won't end as you expected. And maybe yeah. But who knows? Who knows? Be open to any possibilities. Again, check pile number 2, okay? So I want to use a different deck for you. What should I use? Since we are talking about fairy tales, let's use this Tarot of the Divine, which is made of folk tales from around the world. I think I need to do a ritual myself, because from the water incident, it seems like the more I think I'm fated to suffer, and especially if I say it out loud, it's like it will happen. The thing is that I never really believe in the law of attraction for myself. I believe that the things that I attract are the things that I don't want. So I think that and that's why I think I'm misfortune. But the moment I said that, really bad things happen more often. So yeah, I should do some work myself after this. All right, for pile C, Spirit, what they should do about this? Should they quit their job or do something else? Please give your advice. Should they quit their job or do something else? Is there anything flipping? No, not yet. Wow. All right, which one comes first? Okay. This card fell face up, which means that this is the message that your guides want you to see. You have the power to determine your fate. So if you are familiar with the Snow White and the Huntsman, yeah, it's something like that, right? Like the Snow White finally dons this what do you call it? The armor. I mean, Snow White is supposed to be like meek and weak and helpless, but this Snow White dons the armor and lead a group of people who were loyal to her father, the king, to end the evil queen's domination. So she decided to switch the narrative. Will you do that? This is a major arcana. There is something better. So this is like a sign that you should take matters into your own hands. Okay. So yeah, wow. These three cards are the cards of leadership. You got three cards of leadership, and what's at the bottom of the deck? Judgment. Now this is Sun Wukong. This is the monkey that accompanied that monk from China to the east. He was, I believe he was a monkey king. Yeah, a monkey king, and he was punished because he created a mess in heaven, whatever, in the sky. And after 100 years or so, he was called to accompany this monk, and he was like released from his chain, from his prison. So it's like this is a sign that you should embrace this leadership, because that is your calling, your true calling. It's not going to be easy because you have to fight yourself and everybody who see you as this weak, helpless person. Because you see yourself as being weak, as like fated to suffer, everybody treat you as if you are fated to suffer. And now you have to switch the narrative 180, and it's not going to be easy, you know. You need to first believe in your own beauty, believe that you can rise from the ashes, believe in that one passion you have, and it's like you set your eyes on the prize, on what is it that you truly want, what is your one true passion, and it's like you train yourself to, it's like you train the muscle of your wings so that you can fly to this direction. And in order to do that, you need to set up better boundaries. So for this is actually really gory, but I think this means it's like you don't have to be rude, but it's like you have to be firm. You have to be firm, saying that no, I can do this. I can do this with a laser focus, almost cold-hearted focus. It's like you devote your time and energy for what you truly want, and also set boundaries, and like not tolerating anything or anyone that stands your way, including yourself. And then you will realize, after you start believing in your own power and implement that power, you will realize that you are actually really the emperor. So at the below this bottom of the deck card is the Nine of Swords, and Nine of Swords is it's all about self-fulfilling prophecy. So there is a king who's afraid that their son will kill them when they grow older, so he killed his son or whatever. Wait, let me check. Let me check for a moment. Okay, Nine of Swords. Oh, okay. I probably will butcher the name. Oedipus? I don't know how to spell it. The Nine of Swords represent decision making controlled by anxiety. Yeah, see that? Not believing in yourself. The oracle at Delphi warns the king that his son will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. So again, self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, this is a message for me too. So no wonder I spill water all over my table and my cups. Because since I said I am unfortunate, well, accident after accident happened. Wow, that was heavy. Okay. So I think these are all the messages that your guys want you to know. You are a leader, and you better start believing it and own up to your birthright. Like, claim that you are an alpha. It's hard, but yeah, that's why there is the Monkey King story. It's like, before you were bad, and then you were punished for 100 years, but you can still redeem yourself. So this is like, things can change, people can change, people can evolve. And now is the time for you to step into a main character energy. So this is like a story arc. Like, it's like a soft, meek Snow White turning into a fierce Snow White. So is there any other message, Spirit, that you want to convey to Pal C? How they can do this? Like, it's going to be heavy. Should they quit their job? Okay, should they quit their job? Like, oh, okay. Work with people who love you. Work with people who are good for you, who understand you on soul level. Find your soul tribe. So if you feel like your job isn't the right fit for you, find one that is the right fit. If you feel like the people in your job, they don't make you feel like home, or the job itself doesn't feel like home, then maybe it's time to find something better, something else. All right, let's see. And this doesn't have to mean you should quit right away. It's like, you can have a side gig. For some of you, you just want love. Like, maybe you devote yourself in your career and you become unhappy because you lack human connection. Oh, there is another interpretation. So maybe some of you are in a high position and you feel like, okay, I'm fated. For some of you, you don't want to be a leader, but you believe you have to be, and it makes you suffer. So there are two explanations here, but I think for most of you, you are actually a leader and you can achieve whatever it is that you want. Okay, so whatever it is that makes you feel like you suffer inside, whether you don't want to become a leader but you are forced to, or you feel that you have to. For some of you, maybe you have a matriarch who wants you to become like to take over family business, but you actually want to have your own business, and you feel like there is no use going against my mother, something like that. Or you believe that you are meant to be corporate slave forever when you have a boss bitch or boss whatever energy. So there are two things here. But what matters most is that, yes, you can be happy. Yes, you can have what you desire, including love. Yeah, it doesn't always mean work. It can also mean like finding your soulmate, finding your soul tribe. Yes, there are your soul tribe. There are your people out there, but they may not always be what you think. You see how diverse, how different these people are, but they get along. So it's like what I said about the job thing. Like, you don't apply for the job because you feel like you won't be accepted because it's different from your previous job. But if you can make your CV impressive, if you can fake it till you make it, why not? It's possible. It's possible. And sometimes maybe you will, if you keep your heart open, if you keep your mind open, if you are open to the infinite possibilities of the universe, a job or an opportunity that fits you more, that will give you this Two of Cups and Three of Pentacles, will come in the form that you don't expect. So it's like a switch of changing the narrative, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Maybe one more, just one more. Oh yeah. The Ten of Swords. What's this? Eight of Swords. Yeah, you have a lot of fear. This is what it... okay, I think this means that you will have to reach rock bottom before you can... I think the universe will kind of test you, push you. It's like you will give up. It's like you will give up, not wanting to fight, believing that it is your fate. But I think this Ten of Swords is like these people still fight. So I think the universe will put you in a situation where they will be like, okay, do you want to sink or do you want to swim? It's your choice. It's like they will test you to that extent to see. It's almost like the universe will call out to the leader within you to fight. Okay? Because if you don't want to fight, they cannot help you. They cannot bring you new opportunities. So maybe they will push you first. Yeah, this is the sea dragon. It's like the sea dragon will, the sea god will create these waves so that you will eventually, oh yeah, it can also mean that you will eventually give up giving up, okay? Give up feeling miserable, give up accepting your fate. You will get so sick of it that you will start to fight. Something like that. What's this? Yeah, Queen of Wands. See? This is you. This is you. This is you, Queen of Wands, and then you will become the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and eventually the Emperor. If you feel like, okay, I accept my fate, but why am I still not peaceful? That's because the universe wants you to follow your heart, to not to give up, to explode. It's like they will force you to implode and see if you will implode, like you will give up and let yourself be destroyed by your own surrender to fate. It's like you surrender your wants, your destiny, you surrender it to fate. You believe it cannot be changed, and you think that by doing that maybe you will feel more peaceful, like I have accepted my fate, I won't fight anymore. But I think the universe will rouse you. They will rouse your heart so that you will realize, no, I won't accept this. I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die in this ditch or I don't want to die in this job. I will fight. It's like they will test you because you are meant to be a leader, and they want to make sure that you know that destiny, it's in your DNA, and it's like you have to fight this karmic cycle. So what you call fate is actually a karmic cycle. You have to break it. So your fate is actually a karmic cycle you need to break, a narrative you need to change. Okay, I just want to read this King of Cups for a moment, and then we will go to your messages. Wow, okay. The reading gets longer and longer. Okay, King of Cups. Oops, sorry, wrong guidebook, sorry. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted because this is like a message for myself as well. King of Cups, China, Chinese legend. The dragon, the boy and the dragon pearl. The King of Cups was once a little boy, but has matured into a powerful dragon. See, evolution, character arc. He is kind, but fiercely protective of those he loves. See, Snow White. Snow White in armor. Snow White and the Huntsman. You have to, I think I will add it to your recommended movies. He is connected to the deep dark waters of the subconscious. He promises great patience and wisdom, devotion, loyalty, faithfulness, wisdom, generosity. I think deep dark waters of the subconscious. So I think your subconscious, your heart will fight against this fate to suffer. It's almost like with this Ten of Swords. Okay, I better die trying than giving up, than accepting my fate in this prison, whether that prison be work or relationship. I think I would rather die as a free man, something like that, with this Ten of Swords. And then comes the Queen of Wands. You discover your inner Queen of Wands. Alright, so it's time for... Okay, where is the card? My ocean card. So now the card looks like it's being picked up from the water. So ironic. Anyway, yeah, this is you traversing through uncharted waters. Yeah, uncharted waters. It's like Little Mermaid. Hope. May the horizon always sustain you. Aww, that's a message for me. Because I also believe that I'm fated to suffer. Because I believe that I did something bad in past life. So I'm fated to suffer this bad karma, so-called bad karma. But actually it's just a karmic cycle I'm meant to break. So may the horizon always sustain you. And the final card will be a practical advice of what you should do. So Spirit, practical advice for pile number 3. Alright, universe, I hear you. I hope you don't cancel me because I have cursed myself. This message is definitely for me. Okay, Spirit guys, for pile C. What they need to do about their work or their job. Should they wait? Should they quit? Okay, what was that? Keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Yeah, it's like you accept your fate without questioning it, not fighting it. And because you accept your fate that, okay, I will be here forever. I will never get a better job. It's like you don't even bother to check job vacancies or other opportunities of making money. You don't see anything. You don't see the opportunities all around you that you actually can use to get out of this so-called fate. Because you have accepted the fate. Because you think that it cannot be changed. But it can be changed. So look at your surroundings. You move into conclusion too quickly. So don't give up, okay? There is something better. Pile number 3. Bottom of the deck. Help appears in various ways. There are helps if you want to seek it. There's much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support system that are with you continually. So you have friends. Call up that friends you never call. Just don't wallow in your misery, okay? Push to service. You may have become complacent. Yeah, you accepted your fate. It's like, okay, I will forever be like this. I won't even bother to try. But you have become complacent. You may be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Yeah, I think that's it for you, pile number... I almost call you pile number 3. Okay, next time I won't do A, B, C, D. I will just do pile number 1, 2, 3 because I'm so used to it. This is a bonus for you. I didn't do this for pile number 1 and 2, but I think you need another assurance of what is to come. You got 3. Freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. Again, that promise of glory. Offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. I think share more than expected means show yourself, show off your talent and skill, okay? Give it to the world, and then you will find peace and happiness and abundance. Divine guardian, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. But you have to follow it. You have to believe, okay? So, yeah. Your fate can be changed. Change it now. You are supported. You are supported, and these people, they will come into your life once you decide that you will fight back, okay? So that's for you, pile number 3, pile C, whatever. I hope this reading resonates and helps. I hope you love it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out the description below if you want to book a personal reading, and please check out my Instagram as well, because I upload things, pick a cards I don't upload on YouTube. So yeah, please follow, subscribe as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.